Hi guys, welcome to this week's Urban Uncut, and we have the only RS6 RS2 Homage in the world.
Patrick did that.
Yeah, Patrick did that, yeah. Right guys, so I'm with Kenneth from Absolute Motors. He's come over from Holland and has brought us this absolutely incredible Audi RS6 RS2 Homage. Right, so I've seen a lot of this car on social media, and without sounding corny and cliche, pictures really don't do it justice. The attention to detail is incredible, so I'm going to ask Kenneth to tell me everything about this car.
Yeah, well, of course, it's based on the RS2. It's a homage to the RS2, and then, yeah, there's only one option, and that's the Nogaro blue, of course. The
RS2, iconic color.
Iconic color. The only right RS2 is the Nogaro blue RS2, if you ask me. They did it in silver as well, but that's a different car.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Nogaro blue RS2 also has the blue Alcantara interior, so we did that. Well, I can explain everything about the car, but maybe it's a good option if you take it for a drive. I sit next to you.
I was just about to go this side, but I've got to go around the other side.
The other side.
Let's go for a drive and you can tell me all about it. So, Audi RS6, but I'm seeing Audi RS2 everywhere.
Correct. So you know the project we did with the M2
yes,
GT?
Yeah.
That's based on like the 1993 E36 M3 GT.
Yeah.
And then when we finished that project and everybody was like talking about it and everybody liked it, especially the story behind it. And I was like, what is there from Audi in the same period that we can do the same concept with?
Yeah.
And then of course the RS2 pops up.
Which is such a cool thing, you know, an Audi with Porsche bits all over it. So 911 style alloys and
the original 911 wheels.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, so not even the style, they were actually 911 alloys.
Exactly. The same as the mirrors. They literally took them off the 911, put them on the car. And with the wheels, the brakes, the same story.
So you've done the similar thing. So what are the alloys on this car? Because they're a similar style, aren't they? But they're 22-inch.
Yeah, so normally I just search for a company that does the same styling wheels, like with the M2 HRE had like the same.
Yeah.
But in this styling, there wasn't anything available, especially because there are like 22-inch wheels underneath the car. So there was only one option, and that's develop something custom.
Oh, so these are completely custom wheels?
Yeah, this is the only set in the world.
Forged?
For now, custom forged, yeah.
See, that's the nice thing about fully custom is you can keep going back and just getting it so it's perfect in terms of style and sizing, like with the concavity and the deep dish and stuff like that. So you can go for this, the style and the size and just dial it in so it's perfect. Paint job, was it a custom paint or is this so full Nogaro blue?
Yeah, correct. So we got the car back as a trade-in car with 9,000 kilometers on it. It was still like in mint condition. The week before, the idea of the RS2 popped up, so then we called
just tore the car apart and sprayed it. Yeah. And so it's got the Urban kit on it. Yeah. So that had to, of course, stay. But I mean, it does lend itself nicely to the car anyway. Take away the RS2 Homage, it continues to make it look aggressive, but in an OEM style. So it just suits anyway, doesn't it? That's exterior, absolutely beautiful, aggressive, looks incredible. But for me, the attention to detail in this interior is incredible. I mean, I'm having to concentrate anyway because we're talking and I'm in a left-hand drive car, which is odd anyway. But I'm just looking at this interior and like even down to the air vents and everything, you've got this beautiful blue anodized finish, which I've never seen before. It is absolutely beautiful.
There are so many like aluminium bits in RS6. Now when it's blue, you even and you are concentrating on it, you see how many parts there are. But
so how many bits all in all had to be taken apart?
If I'm right, it were 108 bits. And everything was glued together, so you had to from the behind you had to drill it off and afterwards glue it back together again.
Wow.
The RS2 was suited with Recaro seats.
Yeah.
So we matched the design of stitching of the Recaro seats, but also we wanted to give it the modern twist again.
Yeah.
So that's why we have gone for the stitching in this pattern, combined with the Recaro stripes in the back, and of course the Urban logo.
It's just such a perfect build. I know it's got a lot of attention online and at car shows, but I can see why now. Obviously, you need to get in it, you need to see it, you need to see all those finer details. But it's such a cool build. It's so cool. So we're standard power at the moment.
Yeah. So it's prepared for a big upgrade.
Right. Okay. Which is happening.
That should be the 1,000 horsepower.
Wow.
You don't need it.
I've never driven an RS6 and thought I needed an extra 400 plus brake horsepower, but who does, you know?
Yeah, it makes the story complete.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That RS6 is an absolutely incredible build, and it's mad that they brought it all the way from the Netherlands to Urban HQ for us. Kenneth is on his way with it now to Birmingham to the Gravity show. Our cars are getting loaded now, so last thing for us to do is for us to jump in the car and go ourselves.
So guys, we are at the Gravity show and it is noisy, so apologies for me putting the microphone almost in my mouth. Stand is looking epic. We have the new Range Rover Sport in Esmeralda Blue. We released it yesterday on Instagram. It went down an absolute storm. How fantastic does it look? It was in last week's YouTube video. All of the comments were amazing. We are so over the moon, and I am happy that this is going to be my car for at least the next 6 months. Everyone said it's going to be shorter than that. Let's see. Look at this. RS6 built by Absolute Motors. Now, it's a little bit of a Frankenstein car, and what I mean by that is there's different components from different companies. We've obviously got our carbon kit on the car, but the interior with the detailing and the suede and the anodized in blue, some might look at it and go, oh, that's a little bit over the top, but when you see it in person, it looks so crisp. I want to do more of this on our cars in the UK. There's been lots of people flocking around this car, the homage to the RS2. They really have nailed it. Old colour, Nogaro blue, I believe. Dish wheels, it just looks crisp. What do you think? Next up, we've got our Urus S with full wide body package, carbon hood, and the new UV6 wheels. Look fantastic, orange detailing. We couldn't go to a show without bringing an Urus with us. And moving on from the Urus, we couldn't come without bringing our demonstrator, Kim Kardashian rep. Now, if there was a show that these wheels were going to go down well at, it is this show. Everyone has come up to us and said, we love the flat face wheels. Are we winning? I think we are. We're at Slammed UK.
Gravity 2024.
Right,
this winds me up. Like, what is it? Is Gravity the brand, and then, or is this? No, Gravity is the show. Slammed is the brand. Yeah. Jordan, sort it out, mate. Make one or the other.
One or the other.
One or the other.
You can call it Slavity. Otherwise, it's slapped everywhere. Let's go and look at the show. Tell me about this. I love this. This is that one.
Yeah, the one car that he's on the stand.
You don't know anything about it then?
It's Porsche. No, it's not. Singer.
No, it's not. We said this earlier.
Singer. No, it's not Porsche. So I know that this is their classic, Porsche Classic. I don't remember the exact name of it, but basically this was the first Singer that they did to experiment with adapting. They still make it. Well, they don't actually. I think they've just stopped, but they basically took a standard Porsche and then adapted it, but every single one's a little bit different because they kept trying to experiment with new stuff.
So
you've got the DLS and all the DLS.
Williams DLS and
exactly.
then
But this you can have two different engines, I think, different interiors, and also they change loads of bits on each one to experiment with it. So each one's different, which is quite cool. Certainly has value to it.
This is yours though, right?
Yeah, the
Corvette.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a cool one. That's a very rare one, man.
That looks like, I'll tell you what that looks like. You know, like say if there was a Bad Boys 5, the baddie in Miami, like, they would have like a scar running down his face. That's what he would drive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And you look like a Bond villain today.
Do I?
Yeah, you do. Did you drive that here?
Sometimes if you live life like a Bond villain, you've got to dress the part. So I mean, so hang on, if I'm dressed like a Bond villain because I act like a Bond villain, why are you not dressed like a pleb?
Right, so I think we've had a really nice time on this stand. This is why I said it like we should come and see my mate Zach, but thank you, mate.
The RS6 you've got on there and the silver Range Rover, I think you guys did with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
So cool. Like, it's just so smart. I think it's also showing the brand as well.
A lot of people have been talking about that RS6 and we absolutely cannot take credit for it, can we? Apart from the kit.
Yeah, I mean,
no, but that's what I mean. Like, the thing is, it's not all about, you guys do kits, but working with other people to collaborate to make something.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No, it's not the same, but our stand is a mix of people's cars, work people.
Yeah.
Being successful isn't about making one thing cool. But collaborating on lots of different stuff to combine to make something else.
Different people's skill sets.
People aren't going, oh, that's a cool kit. They're going, that's a really cool car. I guarantee you're going to sell kits because it looks, it's the whole package. It's just, if you had a better salesperson, you'd probably go, right.
He had some mic drop at the end.
Well, it's lovely to see you, mate.
Also,
thank you for your time as usual.
Guys, if you ever want to know about the future advertisement for Colgate, just see this guy.
He's on form. So this is our good friend Jack of
Stianaglos. Ready to Stianaglos to most people, though.
Yeah. What are you saying then? You good? Busy?
I'm loving it.
Yeah?
I'm just, there's a lot of people.
And look, because you've become a bit of a celebrity, isn't it? You are a face. You've always been a bit of a face, but now you're a TikTok face. You've got all these followers. What an amazing sales tool.
I'm saying though, TikTok followers don't count, is that right?
No, they don't really. How many got this guy?
80 something.
Ah, nothing. There's that.
It took 2 months to do that. Slog now.
Yeah, TikTok is a really powerful tool for you, isn't it?
But do you know what the best and worst bit about it is it's volatile. You have a video that hits 1,000 orders, mega, and you're chasing that.
Right.
That's not normal to get that amount of orders. But then you think, well, that should be like that every day.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a mind game. Yeah. So I have to sort of remind myself, no one can keep up as it is. Let's just chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you think, right, we get somewhere special, we get somewhere like we can manage, but we turn up at this shop. Trucks on swear I'm just like, the little brain can't compute.
What are you're selling obviously all of these product and apparel and so everything.
Yeah, TikTok shop. Yeah.
That's the key. I wish we sold volume products. I'm so envious of you.
You've got a Range Rover.
Yeah, I know, but someone.
Yeah. No, the garage star was saying the same thing. They want that thing. They can just sell.
Yeah.
Keyrings and merch, one thing, but you also you can explain using. That's what I'm lucky. We've got like a 30 car, just a speed car, like that. Easy. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was like it was made for TikTok shop.
Yeah. Awesome.
30 car, clean car. Gosh.
Have you seen any cars here that we need to go and have a look at? Is there any standout car that you really love?
I mean,
You're a BMW guy, aren't you?
Before that, you got way more stuff than mine. The QR code on it, got people winning for 50.
Dodgy raffle company. One of them ones. One of them ones. Love ya. Love ya.
Have an amazing day.
Cheers, mate.
Chill out to see it.
Oh, look what we got here.
I recognise this car.
You know what? I know they just came over the tannoy and said don't touch the cars, but we're allowed to
This is our car, yeah. So
it's actually got a nice feel to it, hasn't it?
It's beautiful. So this is the Defender 90 hardtop that I'm using at the moment, full wide track. But this is the new PPF from Nosotec.
Yeah. It's dry lay PPF, isn't it?
Yeah. So it goes
basically
on.
it's a layer of wrap and then a layer of PPF.
Yeah. So it goes on like a normal wrap
So
vinyl.
can we test it? Like by
Please don't get your keys out and scratch it. But what a beautiful colour. So this is Midnight Moss. Looks great against all the gloss black, and it's also teamed up with my new HFX-1 22-inch hybrid forged alloys, which look amazing. I love how they've come out. So we've gone super deep on the back, deep on the front. Look awesome, don't they?
The tyre goes on all right, even though it's a 10.5-inch wheel.
Yeah, really happy with how that looks.
I don't know how they get the undercuts on the
It's so intricate, isn't it?
Yeah. Cool. Well done, Boston.
I've got a feeling that this is Si's car of the show.
It's bulbous and it's pink.
Is that how you're going to start this bit? You can't start like that. You're going to start it like that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I suppose, the description was correct. So this is a 964?
I think so, yeah.
Ruby.
You know what? I'm not that much into them that I know the different derivatives. I know that there's two shapes that are next to each other. I think it's 964 and 993,
which are
the two which are
the new modern classics.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And I don't know what front bumper. It's like the RS front bumper. I think it is. People are going to correct me on there. Brandon's knowing that I've got it right. It is the RS front bumper, isn't it? Yeah.
Did a push throw up on you? Hey! Let's push up!
And it's just like...
So you just so like what you like? You just like what you like?
Yeah. I mean, it probably drives terrible, but it just looks fantastic.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is wrapped?
Yeah, all of them are, yeah. And there's
of course.
CPF on there.
Oh my word, it's wrapped. It's actually wrapped. And we thought it was painted.
That just goes to show the quality of the Nosotec vinyl, isn't it? I didn't think this was part of the Nosotec stand. That genuinely looks like paint. It's incredible.
That's the idea. We repeat all the original manufacturer colours in certain colours.
Yeah. So this is what colour would this be if it was Porsche?
Porsche would call it Ruby Stone.
Ruby Stone.
We call it Ruby Star.
That's awesome.
It's very close to the original.
But is it harder to do like the wrap on the older cars with these kind of seams and stuff like that?
In new scale. Scale, definitely. But yeah.
Very cool.
Look pretty stunning.
Well, thank you for looking after my Defender this weekend.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Lovely. Thank you, mate. So, mics to the mouth because we've got a lot of stuff going on at the moment.
There's a lot of noise.
This is Simon's first time seeing a Purusang, and obviously when it was first released, as is a performance SUV, I suppose you did consider do you put it on the range, but judging by the look on your face,
not very nice, is it? £500,000.
It's not my cup of tea. It doesn't. Do you know what, it's kind of that weird thing again where it's not quite a big SUV, is it? It's like a big estate car.
It's like someone's pumped up a Ferrari FF.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. So that's your full review.
Team did. They went up to an FF and they went.
There we go.
That's all you did, mate.
Exclusive. Simon Dearn, Ferrari Purusang. No good.
So that's it, guys. That's us checking out a Gravity. It's been crazy busy. I'm absolutely drained. The show was so busy. Congrats to Jordan. Amazing setup as normal. Until next year.